I would define the term of game changer as a person who's a difference maker, a person who is in the vanguard, one who is, not afraid of adversity, but meets adversity head on and sees it as an opportunity to make a difference, to change a situation, to improve a condition or a nation. My biggest game changer right now politically is the Affordable Care Act and the implementation of the Affordable Care Act, and in particularly this Supreme Court decision with regard to the insurance mandate. I think that truly would be a game changer in the landscape of medical professionals. One of our greatest sectors of growth is in the healthcare sector. When all other sectors have been down, healthcare continues to grow. I would say that the implementation of the Affordable Care Act could spur more business and economic growth as well as jobs. I would have to say that I was truly inspired by my parents and my grandparents. I was inspired by my grandfather, who was one of the first black lawyers as an orphan in North Carolina, and was run out of the city by the Klan, but came back and decided he was going to settle and practice in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and went on to become one of the most distinguished black attorneys of his generation. Likewise, my father was a musician who played with Billie Holiday, Thelonious Monk, a whole lot of wonderful people, but gave up that life to become a father. He also was in the sit-ins in Winston-Salem and was arrested, but he decided that he needed to sit in so that his kids would have an opportunity to stand up. So those two were very much influential in my life. Advice that I would give to others who want to make a difference is, number one, you have to make your own luck. Luck is when opportunity meets with preparation. You have to prepare yourself in order for the situation, for when it occurs, to be able to take advantage of it. Secondly, I would tell people not to be afraid of adversity, but realize that adversity is actually a great opportunity to do something new and innovative. I would also say to not be afraid to make decisions. People often become paralyzed when they have to make decisions because they always want to make right decisions. Well, not all decisions are going to be right. Some of them are going to be wrong. And it's not bad to have a wrong decision, and it's not bad to have a failure, but you always have to get back up. I would tell them to remember that every setback is a setup for a comeback. Some of the principles that guide me would be, number one, the golden rule. And that's not necessarily he who has the gold rules, but the original golden rule, which is to do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. Secondarily, I truly believe in letting my light shine so that others will see the work that I do and give thanks to somebody else of a higher power that enables me. Probably the person that I look to as a game changer in my personal life has been my mother and my father, in the aspect that they instilled in my brother and I the importance of education as a means out of the existence that we as African Americans were confined to during Jim Crow. Their personal sacrifice of not buying cars, of showing a lack of materialism, instilled in me the understanding that there are greater things than life than material things and awards, but more importantly, service to humanity. My greatest accomplishment is being a husband to my wife, being a father to my son who has special needs, and being a leader of the National Medical Association.